Hey guys, so I did make a video on Danielle Cohn already and it will be in the description down below because long stories, I've made like 5 videos on her already and it's always the same shit because at this point I feel like I'm her parental guidance since she has none. So Danny, if you need help, just let me know. I'll be your parent. But yeah, I just feel like I don't know if I'm like helping with the videos or not, but at this point I'm like, you know what, if her mom's not trying, at least someone should, and it's gonna be me. So I'm gonna put all of those in the description down below. If I did make one, it was my last one, it was about this situation. And if you don't know what this situation is, I'll bring you up to speed. Before we get into the video though, it is sponsored by Function of Beauty. So as you guys know, I've been bleaching and toning my hair since I was about 15 years old. That does mean that I put extra chemicals in my hair that were not meant to be there. So what I look for in my shampoo and conditioner is just extra nourishing. So when I was picking my goals for my shampoo and conditioner with Function of Beauty, I basically went for all the nourishing, moisturizing things. So I went for deep conditioning, strengthening, volumizing, shine, and fixing split ends. It is hard to find a shampoo and conditioner that is exactly for you. There's always going to be some kind of a thing that doesn't work for you, or you're kind of missing something. So Function of Beauty basically fixes that for you and makes it exactly what you need for your hair. It's so easy. You fill out a 2-minute quiz basically saying what your hair type is, what your hair goals are, and your personalized preferences. You choose your color and fragrance, and that's it. And then it gets shipped out to you and you get it. There are no parabens, sulfates, GMOs, toxins. It's 100% vegan and cruelty-free. The packaging does come with a pump. It smells amazing. I picked pineapple with the blue scent. It does come with your name on it. My current goals are basically just to fix my hair. If you click on the link in the description, you'll get 20% off your first order. And it's currently available in Canada, America, England, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. And thank you once again to Function of Beauty for sponsoring my video. The tea is, Danielle Cohn is basically in a relationship with Mikey Tua, and he's an actor, model, and everything else that people put in their Instagram bios. He's 17, soon to be 18, which basically means he's an adult. And it has now come out that Danielle was 12 all this time. If that doesn't make you guys feel a bit awkward, I don't know what will. An adult with a 12-year-old. Yum. Mikey's Instagram story was basically posted by his mum, and his mum said that he was grounded for dating a 12-year-old as a 17-year-old. I think a little bit more than grounding would work here. She posted on his story twice. The first one was deleted. It spoke about legal action, and then the second one kind of took away the legal action. She was more just like, he's being punished for dating a 12-year-old and he is trying to be emancipated, which was posted by his dad. And his dad basically said she's 13 now, she was 12 when they were dating. He is trying to run away from home. But the plot thickens. Danny's mum got him a hotel room when he ran away from his parents, and then when his parents approached Danny's mum and asked, hey, do you know where he is? She said no. We're gonna get back into that. She, and by she I mean Danny, commented under some Instagram photos basically talking about abuse, which is a serious allegation. I just want to put that out there. You don't just throw that around as some kind of a, oh, I'm being exposed, so I'm going to say that your mum abuses you. And then in her live, she basically says that his parents treat him like a money-making machine, which I wish YouTubers were just a little bit more self-aware. It seems to be like an ongoing struggle. It's just people don't understand that being a hypocrite isn't cool. Your mum treats you like a money-making machine, so I'm not really sure how that's a problem with Mikey. You're literally just being treated the same way, so just shut the I don't know. Abuse is a huge allegation though. I just want to put that out there. So let's make sure that we know it's 100% true before we say something. Fake information about silly stories like, I don't know, Jaclyn Hill's lipsticks. It's all fun and games. That's not life ruining. It's a lipstick. But when it's situations like these, it is crucial to know all of the facts. Don't just jump on a bandwagon, and I'm not just talking about abuse, just any serious situation. Don't jump on a bandwagon because you think it's cool and it will make you look like some kind of a lord and savior. Get your facts right, because you can ruin someone's life, and that shit doesn't just go away. Even if you are innocent, people will still associate you with that negative thing. So I just want people to breathe a little before they start tweeting and saying stuff, because I've seen that a lot. She did post a video and about 1,000 Instagram stories basically telling you to swipe up and watch a video on her status of her relationship, which is bullshit because his parents just announced that he is not dating her anymore because he's grounded. Clearly that video doesn't apply anymore because she did say about 1,000 times that they're still together in a span of 10 minutes because you've got to put those mid-rolls in even if you've got nothing to say. It has now been pretty much confirmed that she is 12. Well, she was 12, it's now 13-ish. She was in a competition when she was in first grade, which, if you don't know, I had to look it up as well, is when you're 6 to 7 years old, and that was in 2013. Add 6 years to that and you've got a 12 to 13-year-old. If you still think she's 15, first of all, look at her. She looks like a child, and second of all, here's the proof. She's 12 or 13. Either way, she's a child. Another problem was the fact that Danny's mom booked a hotel room for Mikey because his parents were not letting him date his daughter. I mean, her daughter, sorry. Her daughter. And that was not her call to make. As a parent, you should understand that, like, you get to discipline your own child, whether you're doing it well or not, you get to do it. And for her to do that and then lie to them, he's not an adult and he's also not her child. So mind your own kids, because one of them is 13 years old, pretending to be pregnant and married and dressing like a stripper for money, dating guys that are almost 18. So clearly your parenting skills aren't that great. So maybe just mind your own business before you mind someone else's. Jennifer, Judy, Jade, whatever your name is. I know it starts with a J. I just cannot for the life of me be asked to look it up. There's also proof of basically her booking the hotel. In one of Danny's videos, she searches stuff on Google with screen recording on, and just for a split second, the hotel that Mikey stayed at pops up. Why would she be looking it up? This is a bad situation overall. His parents should have realized that she looks like a literal child and realized that she wasn't as old as she claimed to be, but I'm glad they reacted the moment they found out and they were able to confirm her age. Daddy's mom is a mess and it was not her call to make to keep the relationship going because that's not her child. But also she definitely knew her daughter's age, which is sad because why would a mother let a 12 to 13-year-old girl date a 17, almost 18-year-old guy who's basically almost an adult, and she's still a child, like a preteen. She's just going into her teens. Technically 13's like the becoming a teenager. Also just the fact that now that her age is confirmed, all the things that Danny's been doing seem a lot worse. And the fact that her mum allowed it to happen and let Danny lie about her age on the internet and kind of went along with it. This is just another example of what money does to family. It makes family members basically take advantage of their kids for money. We've seen it with actors back in the day, models. There was a tragic accident with a model that was overworked. She was like 15 or something. It's just another case of that. It's just not as tragic, but I guess it is kind of ruining her childhood, which she had the right to have. At the end of the day, I do just feel bad for Danny, no one else. Mikey is just as bad as everyone else. And at this point, I haven't seen people bring up the problem with Mikey. Mikey is a 17, almost 18-year-old guy, an adult legally, who is okay with dating a 12 to 13-year-old. And I'm 100% sure he knew how old she was before all of this happened. Because he was really trying to be emancipated and he ran away from home to keep on dating her. And even if he didn't, he knows now and he's still trying to date her. You're an 18-year-old guy dating a 12 to 13-year-old. Why is no one saying anything about this? He clearly, there's some problem with him. You're not mentally okay if you think you, an 18-year-old guy, can be dating a 12 to 13-year-old girl. And yes, my reaction would be exactly the same if it was the other way around. An 18-year-old girl and a 12-year-old guy. Someone needs to look into it. I'm glad his parents are, and stop it, because it's disgusting but also soon to be illegal. It's kind of weird that he thinks that's okay. Anyway, tell me what you guys think. Give this video a thumbs up, comment down below anything in the comment down below, and subscribe because I post videos whenever something like this happens. So turn on notifications and you know when that's happening, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.